मैच कर ही ले इसको, चेंज कर ले। हाँ, चेंज कर ले।
He has made us experience how a teacher ignites the fire of knowledge in us and creates hunger in us for the truth. He is a teacher who sustains our inspiration on the path and helps us to overcome obstacles through scriptural guidance and sadhana. He conducts Bhagavad Gita satsangs every Thursday at 7 p.m. at online, and he also conducts a lot of classes. So please do join him and take his guidance in our path to search for the truth. We are extremely privileged to have Swamiji with us today. I request Swamiji to please address the audience. Thank you.
Hari Om. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogibhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokaikanaatham. छोड़ दो अम्मा. समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Hari Om. Salutations to all. This month, Adhik Mas. What is the significance of this month? One of the main significances is Sharanagati of Bhagavan. In the previous satsang we saw about how this particular month did not have a deity, and so it went and took refuge of Bhagavan Vishnu, and Bhagavan, which was called earlier as Malamas, transformed it into Purushottam Mas. And we also saw the Vedantic understanding that how we have to rise from the identification with the body, mind, intellect, which has its own impurities. And we have to realize Purushottama, which is our true self. How did Malamas transform into Purushottam Mas? Because of taking refuge, because of Sharanagati. So this Sharanagati is one of the most important aspects. And so that is what we will reflect upon today. When we say Sharanagati, give me 1 minute. When we say Sharanagati, refuge, why should I take refuge? Think about it. When it rains heavily, you are walking on the road. What will you do? Take shelter, no? Right now, India is the hottest place in the earth, on the earth. Hottest. All 100 cities which are hottest in the world, they all are in India only. In that heat, peak heat, what do? If some tree is there, suppose we don't have an umbrella or a cap, what do? Immediately go, take shelter of that tree. Cool. Suppose we don't have money, then what do? Seek help from somebody who has wealth, who can do some charity or who can give some loan. So whenever we are in trouble, whenever we are suffering, we take refuge or not? No, Swamiji, that's not necessary. These examples have limitation. I have my umbrella, I don't need any tree. I have raincoat, I don't want any shelter. That is very good. Example definitely has limitation. But in the world, are we suffering? पता नहीं स्वामी जी, आप सफ़र करते होंगे, हम तो नहीं कर रहे। हम घर गृहस्थी में अच्छे से सुखी हैं, क्या दिक्कत है? कोई परेशानी नहीं है. No suffering at all. Body is there, good, family is there, nice, money is there, people are there, enjoyment is there. हम थोड़ी बहुत साधना कर लेते हैं, वो भी अच्छा है. Where is suffering, Swamiji? There is no suffering only. That is a fact. Many times, it is Bhagavan's kripa that all this is there. It's good it is there. But it is also fact that many times, because of everything is going nicely, one doesn't feel the need for Sharanagati. That's why Kabir Das ji said what? Dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein kare na koi. Jo sukh mein sumiran kare to dukh kahe ko hoy. Kunti Mata, she prayed to Bhagavan. In Bhagavatam it comes, na? She prayed for what? Give me pain. Why give me pain? सत्संग जब चल रहा हो ना, तब कुछ मत करो, बैठ जाओ चुपचाप, पहले वो सब एडजस्ट कर दो. Why did she pray for pain? Because in pain only we remember Bhagavan. Otherwise we forget Bhagavan. We may say, I am grateful to you, Bhagavan. After that, enjoy. But in pain, till that pain is continuously there, one wants freedom from that, so one remembers Bhagavan. Which is why in the Gita, Bhagavan goes on saying, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Dosha, Anudarshanam. Go on seeing. Anudarshanam. See, darshan means to see. Anudarshanam means continuously see. What? The pain. Dukkha. Of what? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Pain of birth, pain of Mrityu, pain of old age, and pain of disease. Continuously we have to see what is sorrow and suffering in this world. No, Swamiji, my birth was very good. Everybody celebrated my birth. My life is also very good. Death they will celebrate, doesn't matter, I will not be there. And I am not having any disease. I am growing old also very gracefully, no problem. So Bhagavan added one word, saying ki, okay, you may not have dukkha of any of these, but dosha of this you think. What is the limitation of this? How long will you keep going in the cycle of birth and death? And what is the limitation of even the most enjoyable life? Will be how long? Very short. And all the pleasures also are temporary. So, even if my life is going on very well, if I actually introspect, there is some emptiness, there is some insecurity, there is some hollowness, there is something more missing. I still want to get something, become something, go somewhere. Full tripti, satisfaction is not there. And we may try very many things also. So why should I surrender? When I am feeling the suffering, then I will definitely surrender. When I reflect upon it, ki yes, there is dukkha. In fact, Gurudev always used to say this. I many times repeat what Gurudev said. The main course meal in samsara is dukkha. Sukha is a chutney. Little bit you can lick sukha, after that again dukkha will come. Main course meal is dukkha. All wise people have said that. Gautam Buddha said what? He said, Sarvam kshanikam kshanikam, sarvam dukkham dukkham. Everything is momentary and it is full of sorrow. Gurudev said, Gautam Buddha said, Bhagavan himself said, this world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Dukhalaya means what? It's an abode of sorrow. Who created the world? Krishna Bhagavan. And he created the world and he said it is a abode of sorrow. But we say, आपको क्या पता? इसमें तो दुख सुख है. That is moha. What is dukkha? We are seeing it as sukha. You know the dog's example, if you know. A dry bone, sharp edge that bone has. And the dog goes on chewing. And the dog feels, aha, such a nice juice is coming. But actually what is happening? That sharp edge of the bone is going on poking the mouth of the dog, and it is its own blood. The dog is swallowing and tasting, but the dog feels that it has come from bone. Bone is juicy, and finally at one point the dog can't eat anymore. It has poked everywhere. Then it spits it out. Literally it is like that. When we are enjoying in the sense pleasures, we think we are enjoying. But wise people understand कि अरे ये तो मोह में फंसे हुए हैं. Bhartrihari, he wrote Vairagya Shatakam, 100 verses on Vairagya. In that one beautiful verse he wrote, he said, Bhogo na bhukta, vayameva bhukta. He said, we have not enjoyed pleasures. Pleasures have enjoyed us. Rasagulla you eat. You feel you have eaten Rasagulla. But Rasagulla is saying, hello, I have eaten you. Because to digest the Rasagulla, our energy is gone. Plus it leaves so much of craving. Then I want more. It goes on. Bhogo na bhukta, vayameva bhukta. We got consumed actually. Meaning our prana shakti, in sense enjoyment, when we go on indulging, what happens to the prana shakti? Depletes. And our life, by enjoying more, is our life going to increase? Life is anyway depleting only, full time. In that I have two choices. Either I live like a bhogi or I live like a yogi. Swamiji, we are going to live 50 years as bhogi, 50 years as yogi. That is what our culture is saying. 50 साल तक प्रवृत्ति मार्ग, उसके बाद निवृत्ति मार्ग. हो गए ना 50 साल. कब के हो गए? अभी भी चल रहा है. So, bhogo na bhukta, vayameva bhukta. Bhartrihari said, tapo na tapta, vayameva tapta. He said, we did not do austerity, but we got burnt in this samsar, roasted, fried, cooked. Now, if you say cook, in Gen Z language, it means something else. Normal language, cooked means finished. Gen Z language means super. Cooked. Kalo na yata, vayameva yata. Time is not going. We are going in time. Time will go on. It is a cycle of creation, sustenance, destruction, again creation. In that we are only going. Time is not perishing. Time is so continuously there. Trishna na jirna, vayameva jirna. Our desire did not perish. We are perishing because of desire. So wise people say this, कि भाई, this is the reality. Open your eyes and see. The moment I see that there is sorrow and suffering, I want freedom from that. So why should I surrender? To be free. Why should I surrender? To really understand who am I. To experience our nature as Paramananda. To transform from Mala to Purushottama. Now to whom should I surrender? See, when we have physical disease, we go to some doctor. If I have financial problem, I will go to some money lender or somebody who will give me some money, some help. If I have mental health challenge, where will I go to? Some psychiatrist, some shrink, somebody I will go who will help me to come out of mental health challenge. Can a person who has, can a doctor who treats your physical disease remove your financial problem? Can a person who can remove financial problem remove your mental health problem? Each one is specialist in one, but they can't remove the other. But if I take refuge of Bhagavan, he can remove all problem. So one should take refuge of that. I'm not saying if you have a disease, don't go to doctor. You go to doctor, you go to a financial consultant, you go to a psychiatrist, wherever as per need. But each of them have their own limitation. And none of them can remove my root cause of sorrow, which is ignorance. None of them can remove my false identification with the BMI. So why I have to go to seek refuge of Bhagavan? Because Bhagavan alone can remove everything. One-stop solution for everything is Bhagavan. Otherwise, everywhere we'll have to keep going, and that will also be only relief. None of them can actually cure samsara sorrow. Either Sadguru or Bhagavan. Only they can remove. And so Malmas did not go here, there, everywhere. Malmas went where? Straight to Bhagavan. There's nothing wrong. Initially, even as a jiva, we try everything else. Finally, we say, Abhi, nothing is working, so Bhagavan. Which should be actually the other way, no? First, we should surrender to Bhagavan. If nothing else is working, then pray to Bhagavan. That's how we think. No, first only you pray to Bhagavan. Then everything else will work. Prayers go up, blessings come down. One has to remember that. Bhagavan is not the last resort. Bhagavan has to be the first resort. So Malmas went to Bhagavan. You see so many devotees, they surrender to Bhagavan. And they are freed from their problem. And if you think about it, it is not only to be free from problem. Even to manifest our full potential, we need to surrender and go to Bhagavan. Hanumanji, he was ordinary till he met Bhagavan Ram. He was serving Sugriv, he was very ordinary. But when he surrendered to Bhagavan Ram, he understood Ramji, he is Bhagavan, he is my master. Finished. Unlimited potential manifested. And there also Sugriv, Jambavanji came, reminded him of his powers, and then his potential manifested fully. So we need Sharanagati for that. We need to take refuge of Bhagavan for that. And many times, so when we say, I take refuge of Bhagavan, what is the meaning of Sharanagati? भगवान हम आपके चरणों में आ गए, अब आप सब कुछ हमारे लिए करो, हम कुछ नहीं करेंगे. We will only open our mouth 3 times a day and eat. बाकी सब आप करो. Why? शरणागति हो गई. Why don't you do something? कुछ नहीं. भगवान देखेंगे सब. One famous example you may know. There was a flood, you know. People are dying. River is in spate. Houses are getting, what you call that, swept away in the water. This fellow is one devotee of Bhagavan. So water has come, flooded the ground floor. So he has come to the first floor. One boat was there. The boat came, taking everybody. Chalo, chalo, chalo. He said, nahi, nahi, nahi. Bhagwan hamari raksha karenge. Tum jao. Okay. Then water increased. First floor also flooded. This fellow went to second floor. One more time, one more boat came. Nahi, nahi, aap jao. Aap dusron ko leke jao. Bhagwan meri raksha karenge. Now the second floor also flooded. He went to the terrace. Now government sent one helicopter. They threw the ladder saying, chalo. He says, nahi, aap jao. Bhagwan hamari raksha karenge. Then water came, flooded, this fellow died. He went up, he is complaining. I am so sincerely, I prayed to you, I worshipped you, I surrendered to you, and you still did not help me. Why did this happen to me? He said, Arey, fool, I only came in the form of the 2 boats and the helicopter. I only sent all that and you didn't take any of this, and now you are saying, ki, why did you not help? Our Sharanagati is many times like that. हम भगवान के शरण में हैं, भगवान सब कुछ करेंगे. अरे भगवान is telling you to do through so many. Or our Sharanagati is fully misused. Whenever we like, we take Bhagwan's refuge, otherwise, is my karma. You know, one fellow, he went to the judge and he said, so he had done murder. And the judge asked him, did you kill? He said, it's all God's will. Bhagwan did it. What can I do? I am only an instrument. He did it through me. So that judge heard all the arguments and the lawyer, this, that, everything. Finally, he pronounced the verdict. This fellow has done cold-blooded murder. Give him. He gave the death sentence to him. He said, Arey, but why are you hanging me? I didn't do anything. I am only an instrument. God did it through me. So, judge said, that same God is punishing you also through me only. I am his instrument. So many times people take such wrong meaning of Sharanagati, saying कि अरे भगवान ही सब कुछ कर रहे हैं. Why should we hate anybody? It is Bhagwan finally doing it. All that is wrong meaning of Sharanagati. One should take Sharanagati of Bhagwan. And what is the nature of Sharanagati? Nature of Sharanagati is dropping our doership, enjoyership, yet doing the duty. That is nature of Sharanagati. And accepting prasad, that is nature of Sharanagati. So, Ishwar Arpan Bhav plus prasada buddhi is Karma Yoga, is Sharanagati. I am doing Nimitta Bhav. Ishwar Arpan Bhav, Nimitta Bhav and prasada buddhi. Easy way to remember this, pin. You pin your mind with this, Sharanagati has happened. What is pin? Prasada buddhi, Ishwar Arpan buddhi, Nimitta bhav. Memory aid, okay? When results come, prasada buddhi. While doing action, Ishwar Arpan bhav and Nimitta bhav. I am only a karta. I am the doer. I am not the doer. I am the nimitta. Because if instrument attitude is not there, then one says Bhagavan only is the doer. Then anything one will justify in the name of Bhagavan. No, I am only an instrument. Bhagavan is the karta. What did Bhagavan tell Arjuna in the Gita? That Maya eva nihata purvam eva. These people have been already killed by me. Nimitta matram bhava savya chachin. You be a nimitta. But then what should you do? You fight. Fighting is your duty. But drop the doership and fight. So that is called Sharanagati. Where we say, let Bhagavan's will be done, not mine. But Bhagavan is doing it through me, so I will do the best that I can with the attitude I am dedicating it to Bhagavan. Now if this much we have understood, how do I know whether my Sharanagati is happening well or not? How do I understand that is Sharanagati complete or not? So in the Vaishnava Sampradaya, they have 6 beautiful points for Sharanagati. These are Sanskrit shlokas also, so you repeat after me. Anukulasya sankalpaha pratikulasya varjanam rakshishyati iti vishwasaha goptritva varanam tatha atmanikshepa karpanye Shadvidha Sharanagatihi. These are 6 aspects of Sharanagati. Shadvidha Sharanagatihi. What are these 6 aspects? anukulasya sankalpaha. The favorable thoughts which increase our bhakti, sharanagati, to feed those. Anukulasya sankalpaha. Pratikulasya varjanam. What takes us away from bhakti? Avoiding all those and negating all those thoughts, behaviors. Rakshishyati iti vishwasaha. Bhagavan will protect. That firm faith. Then goptritva varanam tatha. Choosing Bhagavan exclusively as one's protector, nourisher. Choosing Bhagavan exclusively. Atmanikshepa. Completely surrendering oneself at the feet of Bhagavan. And karpanye is expressing helplessness and humility. These are 6 aspects of Sharanagati. All these 6 we should remember. And these 6, if we know and we live by these 6, that means our Sharanagati is proper. So, anukulasya sankalpaha. You have heard anukul. Anukul means what? What is favorable. So, anukulasya sankalpaha. And what is that sankalpa? Sankalpa word also here means resolve. You know, Bhagavan, one name of Bhagavan is Anukula. In Chinmaya mission, one of the Swami's name is Anukulananda. He is my batchmate. Anukulananda. Anukul is a pointer of the self. Why? Because that which will never become pratikul. Meaning it will never become opposite. It will always be favorable. Meaning what? Aham, aham, aham in our heart, the feeling will never become I am not. I am will always be there. It will be anukul only. The self is always anukul. It will never be pratikul. There is no opposite of self. In the world, pairs of opposites are always there. Heat, cold, pleasure, pain, success, failure, all that. In the world, it is pairs of opposites. Self has no opposites. No opposition party for the self. Single, what you call? Monarchy. In the hearts of all. Good, na? वहाँ पर भी प्रतिकूल हो गया तो गड़बड़. In that way, if you actually think, who is most anukul to us is Bhagavan from Bhakti Marg. I told you aham from Jnana Marg standpoint. But from Bhakti Marg standpoint, who is always anukul to us? Bhagavan. I know Swamiji, Bhagavan is not always anukul. कितने बार क्या क्या कष्ट दिया उन्होंने मुझे. How much trouble he does, I tell you. Unnecessary. सीधे से काम हो जाता था, उतना घुमा के, इतना फिरा के, इतना गिरा के, बहुत मुश्किल से काम कराया हमको. अच्छा, कितना परेशान कर दिया भगवान ने. So we think like that. But Bhagavan is never pratikul to us. Bhagavan will always do. Suppose you are going to you have to exhaust 50,000 negative karmas, and you have to go through suffering of 50,000 negative karmas. Bhagavan will finish it in 5,000. But while going through that 5,000, we feel as though we are going through a lot. Arey, you don't know how much Bhagavan has removed by just his kripa only. For all that karma which we would have done, he has so much of compassion. He forgives. Chalo itna le lo bas, jao jao. Like so many teachers are there like that, na? Grace marks they will give. इसको पास करो भाई. क्या इतना लिखा तुम, चल डालो इसको पास करो आगे. Now to that all doesn't apply, I think. Till certain age, till certain standard you can't fail only. ऐसा कुछ है ना कोई रूल अभी? Till 8 standard. अच्छा है, कोई पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं. कुछ भी जाके लिख दो, they have to pass you. Suppose I give a blank paper, what will the teacher do? Huh? Huh? One chance of retest. अरे वाह. In that I can write, thank you very much for this retest. Give that paper. Then what will they do? Luckily, I am not a student in this age. Otherwise, I would have done that to test कि system कैसा चलता है. What is the point? The point is, in the world, we may go through some suffering, but Bhagavan is always there with us in that suffering. He will never become pratikul. So, anukulasya sankalpa means what? I have a sankalpa to reach Bhagavan. He is always anukul. First sign of Sharanagati is no matter what happens in life, it is for my good. It is all very nice to say Swamiji when everything is going good, but when things are going sixes and sevens, that time this doesn't work. But that is the time this has to be applied more. So much sorrow and suffering Prahlad ji went through. Did he question Bhagavan? कहाँ हो? ये मुझे क्यों हो रहा है? Did he do? Did he even ask for protection? Think about that. Everybody else asked Bhagavan for helping to remove their sorrow. And nothing wrong with that. But Prahlad ji, why is he called the greatest amongst all the devotees? He did not even ask for stopping that atrocities. He did not even ask for protection while he was being tortured. And he did not doubt Bhagavan. Either Bhagavan even exists. हम तो नाम भगवान का नाम ले रहे हैं, but वो कहाँ पर है भगवान? कुछ नहीं. No doubt. So anukulasya sankalpa means to have the sankalpa that I want Bhagavan, who is always anukul, who will always. Bhagavan is called Suhrid. In the Gita, very nice shloka comes. Suhrid mitra udasina madhyastha dveshya bandhushu. He is our Suhrid also. He is our Mitra also. He is everything. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrid. He is all. He is Gati also, Prabhu also, Bharta also, Sakshi also, Suhrid, Mitra, everything Bhagavan is. That bhav when one has ki Bhagavan is everything, that is Sharanagati. And whatever Bhagavan does is for good. This is our feeling, which will keep us in bhav of surrender always. It's not some consoling philosophy. Ki when one is in trouble, then you console oneself. Ki no, all is good only. It's all by Bhagavan's will. And Bhagavan does for good of everybody. So, it just gives a little bit of mental strength to deal with it. But actually, ऐसा भगवान कुछ नहीं होता है. जो चल रहा है, you have to handle it. So, the spiritual people have given some kind of a, what you call that, makeshift arrangement. Or they have just given some crutch. God is a crutch. Acha, very good. God is a crutch. As though they don't take any other crutch. So many other crutches people take or not when they are going through difficulties. If I take even God as a crutch, what will it lead me to finally? Every other crutch will fall, but this one will not. And it will lead me to Bhagavan only finally. So if one has understood that, then anukulasya sankalpa, I want Bhagavan. That is the first step in Sharanagati. And not only I want Bhagavan, different devotees have different ways of expression. Some will say, I want to see Bhagavan in a physical form. मुझे दर्शन चाहिए भगवान का. Oh, this, what you call that, जिद and हट को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं? Actually, that's not a correct word. Stubborn is somebody who is very inflexible. Not even obstinate. Actually, जिद मतलब वो, they insist यही होना चाहिए. हाँ. मुझे भगवान का दर्शन चाहिए. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa took that saying, Kalima, you give darshan. Every day he will worship. I want darshan, I want darshan, I want darshan. And every evening he will feel, आज भी एक दिन चला गया, I didn't get darshan. Again next day he will pray. Again he will say, मुझे दर्शन चाहिए, दर्शन चाहिए. One day he said, enough is enough. He took that khadga from her hand and he said, either you give darshan or I am killing myself. Fat. Immediately Mother Kali came. So people think, अच्छा भगवान को भी इमोशनल ब्लैकमेल चलता है. ओहो. Why was Bhagavan waiting for all this? कितना मेलोड्रामा चाहिए कि ये मैं मार दूंगा अपने आप को तभी शी विल प्रकट. नो, it's to see the intensity. Every day the intensity is increasing so much. So that is called anukulasya sankalpa. I want, it may be darshana Bhagavan, it may be sakshatkar, oneness with the truth, whatever bhakta has anukulasya sankalpa. So that is the first. Second meaning of this anukulasya sankalpa also is always thinking favorable thoughts and taking name of Bhagavan. Hanumanji, when he crossed the ocean, what did he do? In Hanuman Chalisa, what is said? Prabhu mudrika meli mukh mahi jaladhilangi gaye acharaj nahi. He continuously thinks of Bhagavan. His mind doesn't move from Bhagavan away. He was given temptation by Mandar mountain. He didn't take. Ravan, he also gave him temptation. He said, you come on this side. Why are you serving there? You are so powerful. Lanka is golden. Come. He didn't. Many temptations he also got. He didn't take any. So many people approached him also. Most eligible bachelor he was at that time. Many people approached. No, I don't want. I am in service of Bhagavan. So, anukulasya sankalpa means the mind is always thinking of Bhagavan, serving Bhagavan, and doesn't move. So, first is that, anukulasya sankalpaha. And whatever helps to strengthen that bhakti is this, anukulasya sankalpa. Satsang, puja, japa, bhajan, seva, all. And to do that consistently. Today morning we were doing that Hanuman Chalisa class, we were concluding in that. जो सतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. In that satbar means what? 100 times. The literal meaning is 100 times. One who chants 100 times will be freed. But satbar also means, an adapted meaning is 7 times. And sat is truth, which is 1. So sat can also mean 1 time. अच्छा, एक बार भी चैंट करने से मुक्ति हो जाएगी तो फिर 100 बार क्यों करें? एक बार ऐसा intensely to chant that 1 time, I have to practice continuously 100 times, 7 times regularly, then my intensity will come. Then 1 time full surrender will happen. So it is always better to chant 1 time every day or 7 times on a Tuesday or a Saturday regularly than to say, I will chant only 100 times once in a whole year. Anukulasya sankalpa means that the sadhana must be consistent, however small it can be. Like this Adhik Masa, when we say I will do extra 1 mala of japa of Om Namo Narayanaya, then full 30 days I must do. Then that is called Anukulasya sankalpa. Second step of Sharanagati is what? Pratikulasya varjanam. Very important. Otherwise people think anything, everything is okay in Sharanagati. हम तो भगवान के शरणागत हैं. क्रोध आ गया, हम क्या करें? किसी ने खाना दे दिया, हम तो खा लिए, स्वामी जी क्या करें? भगवान ने ही तो भेजा है. That is opposite, wrong. Just because it has come doesn't mean that I have to eat. Bhagavan gave Vivek Shakti also to discriminate कि this is good, not good, I should eat, not eat this. So pratikulasya varjanam means anything which is taking me away from bhakti, I avoid it. And firmly avoid it, saying no, not acceptable. Narad ji gives in his Narad Bhakti Sutra few things that the devotee should avoid, which will strengthen bhakti, and which is what many people don't avoid. They engage in this, and so what happens? Their bhakti, they don't feel the joy of bhakti or the power of Bhagavan Naam or transformation. They keep thinking, हाँ ये लोग सब तो बोलते हैं कि भगवान के नाम में बहुत शक्ति है, भगवान में इतनी शक्ति है, दिस दैट, कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा. हम तो इतने दिन से जप कर रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं हो रहा. Why? Because pratikulasya varjanam has not happened. They are continuously engaging in things which are, on one hand, you keep pouring water in a pot, and on the other hand, you see that the pot has 5 holes. Will the water ever collect in that? Whatever I am putting, Swamiji, going on, putting. Arey, but the pot is having holes, that water will leak. So what are the things that I should avoid which will strengthen my bhakti? So first he says, Vishaya Tyaga Sanga Tyagascha. Drop these sense enjoyments, attachment to sense enjoyments. Sanga Tyaga. Acha, only attachment I have to drop, na? Vishaya Tyaga we don't have to do, na? So I can eat Rasgulla, I will eat, Swamiji, no attachment. I just eat without attachment. That is the justification many people give. Bhagavan says, no, Vishaya Tyaga also. Drop whatever I am very attached to, drop. Which is why we say, na, in our this Adhik Masa, when you do Upvas, then you are supposed to drop. Or you take a vrat saying this 1 month I will not eat chocolate. Whatever you are attached to, drop that. Don't say, Swamiji, yes, I dropped. Karela, I dropped. वो तो वैसे भी नहीं खा रहे थे. I went to Gangaji and I dropped it. Nicely I dropped. What? Bengan. You are supposed to drop what one is attached to and take what one is having aversion for, but which is good for me. Suppose you go there and say, ki, I took a vrat that now for next 1 year I will eat bengan, though I don't like it. That is correct. That you get out of raga and dvesh. So, Vishaya Tyaga and Sanga Tyaga. Whatever I am very attached to, dependent upon, drop it. Nahi Swamiji. Baki sab bolna. Coffee might bolna. I can give up everything, but I can't give up coffee. Then sorry, Brahmagyan can't come. What is between you and Brahman? Coffee. Drop it. Immediately you will realize. I am not joking. Our attachments only are they are dropping us, or they are blocking us. What else is blocking us? Whatever is very dear to me. Think about Nachiketa. What did he drop for Brahmagyan? When he asked for Brahmagyan, Yamaraj tested him. He said, I will give you long life as long as you want. And not as old person, as a young person. As long as you want, that whole life. Plus all the resources of the earth, plus all the wealth, plus family, children, and they all are enjoyable. They are not some troublesome children, ki, ye baat hi nahi sun raha meri. All children who are listening to you, grandchildren, they are loving you, they are following you, all that. And long life. He said, I'm not interested. Then Yamaraj thought maybe this guy's price is more, He said, okay, I will give you pleasures of the heaven, dance, music, damsels, ratha, this, that, everything. What a reply Nachiketa gave is one shot on the Yamaraj face. He says, Tavaivaha Tavanritya Gite. You keep your dance and music to you. Everything. If Yamaraj gave that choice to us, what we would have done? दे दो, ये सब भुगत लेंगे. आत्मज्ञान तो वैसे भी मिलने वाला है. वो तो हमारा स्वरूप ही है ना. Why should I compromise? हम दोनों ले लेंगे, ये भी कर लेंगे. उसके बाद यमराज के पास पहुंच जाएंगे. नए से ये सब हो गया, अब दे दो, अब आत्मज्ञान दे दो. ठीक है. I think Nachiketa was not smart. Yamaraj should have asked us. We would have made the best of the offer. But the point is, Yamaraj, he tempted Nachiketa. Nachiketa knew very well that what is Atmagyan, what is to be one with Bhagavan. Nothing, none of this. And he gave it logic. He said, however long life, apis sarvam jivitam alpameva. It is very momentary. And finally I have to die. And you are antaka. You are the end of all. Shobhavo martyasya yadantakaitat. And even while enjoying all this, what will happen? Sarvendriyanam jarayanti teja. All teja will just get destroyed. My senses, energies, everything will get destroyed. Prana will get destroyed. Why should I want any of this? You give me only this. What I am asking, give me that. Tavayavaha tavanritya gite. That is called pratikulasya varjanam. So Vishaya Tyaga, Sanga Tyaga. Then, अच्छा स्वामी जी और भी है. ये दो ही करना बहुत मुश्किल है. It is there. स्त्री धन वैरी नास्तिक चरित्रम. अच्छा, नारद जी से स्त्री का त्याग करो? नो, उनके बारे में गॉसिप करना सब बंद करो. स्त्री धन वैरी नास्तिक. Our what you call conversation topics are what? Either about the opposite gender or same gender also. Gossip about somebody else. तुमको पता है ये इसने क्या किया? बाजू के घर में जिसके लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है वो सब हमको बताना है किसी और को. हाउ डज इट मैटर? बट नो, गॉसिप. और फोन पे तो चलते जाता है घंटों. और क्या विशेष, और क्या हुआ, अरे और क्या विशेष मतलब भगवान का नाम लो ना. नहीं, उसके घर में इसके घर में ये सब पंचायत. ये तो गुजराती वर्ड पंचायत. भगवान को छोड़ के बाकी सब पंचायत करते रहेंगे दुनिया की. सो स्त्री, देन धन, इसका वेल्थ कितना, क्या कौन कितना कमाता है, किसके घर में कितनी गाड़ी है, कितना हमारे घर में, ऑल. स्त्री धन वैरी, योर एनिमी गोज ऑन फाइटिंग अबाउट द एनिमी, टॉकिंग अबाउट एनिमी. नास्तिक, people who are atheists, company of such people, keep away from. Talking about this, and sometimes people who are whose mind is obsessed with this, with opposite gender, with wealth, with thoughts of atheism, whose mind is filled with bitterness, enmity. All this will not help bhakti. So Narad ji says, remove all this. Then definitely he says, if any of this he has omitted, anything he has omitted, he says, dussangaha sarvatha tyajya. Drop all bad company, you drop. And abhimana dambhadikam tyajyam. Drop ego, false pride. All this is called pratikulasya varjanam. So anukulasya sankalpaha, pratikulasya varjanam. Right now our situation is ulta. आनुकूलस्य वर्जनम प्रतिकूलस्य संकल्पः. उल्टा चल रहा है अभी. भगवान says no. Then third one, rakshishyati iti vishwasah. See, Prahlad ji did pratikulasya varjanam. If you think about it, he was continuously being taught about materialism, about money, about ruling, about power, about position, because that Chanda and Amarka are teaching all that to him. But he didn't accept it in his head. Pratikulasya varjanam. His father kept telling him, don't take Bhagwan's name and you chant only my name. He didn't listen. He didn't say Pitru Bhakti, now I have to follow what father is saying. Pratikulasya varjanam. Bharatji abandoned his own mother. He said, if you have no love for Bhagwan Ram and because of you, Ramji, you sent her to the forest, you are not my mother anymore. I disown you. So that is called Pratikulasya Varjanam. Third, Rakshishyatiti Vishwasaha. Firm faith that Bhagwan will protect. In any situation, however difficult it is, Bhagwan will protect. I will do what needs to be done, but finally Bhagwan's kripa is there and I will come out of it. That firm faith. Rakshishyati iti vishwasaha. And Bhagwan is wish fulfiller also and he is remover of trouble also. Artha is one type of bhakta. He is arti nashana. He removes the afflictions of people. We don't allow him to remove many times because we love our sorrows. We want freedom from them for some time, but then again we do things that we land up in that same. How it is said, na? Elephant takes bath and then comes out and again sprinkles the sand. Gajasnana it is called. Like that, we pray to Bhagwan, Bhagwan helps us to get out of trouble, again we land up in the same trouble. So here it is a Vishwas, Bhagwan will protect. Draupadi, actually not even Draupadi, in this example we should say Gajendra. Gajendra, he prayed to Bhagwan and he lifted, the moment he lifted that lotus. You know what is written in Bhagavatam? Bhagavan didn't even wait for Garuda to come because it will take time for him to come, sit on Garuda, then fly, then go. He just came. Oh no, but Swamiji picture everywhere it is Garuda, Bhagavan Garuda pe baith ke aaye hai. But Bhagavad Ji says that he just came. My bhakta is in trouble. He didn't wait for Garuda. He just landed up there and he left his Sudarshan Chakra. I think uske baad baith gaye honge Garuda pe. By the time Garuda caught up. लिखा नहीं है भागवत में, लेकिन I am assuming. There it is written that he is Bhakta Vatsala. He just ran, he just came. The moment he lifted the lotus, Bhagavan came and this chakra he left. That, and it is even said that the crocodile got mukti before Gajendra. Why? Because he was holding on to the feet of a devotee. So the point is what? Rakshishyati Vishwasa. Gajendra tried, he called all his family members, nobody came to his rescue. He called all he summoned his whole strength, nothing. He could not get free. Finally, Bhagavan rescued him. Rakshishyati Vishwasa. Then, Goptritva Varanam Tatha. Goptritva Varanam means single pointedly choosing Bhagavan alone. And with the bhav that he is my protector, he is my nourisher, both. Draupadi is the example for that. Bhagavan nourished them through that Akshay Patra incident, where he took that one grain of rice which was left in that Akshay Patra and Durvasa Muni got, and his all disciples got full. And he protected her when she left both her hands and she surrendered completely. When this Dushasan was disrobing her, Bhagavan took Vastra Avatar and he came. Goptritva Varanam Tatha. Choose Bhagavan exclusively and with the bhav that Bhagavan is my protector, Bhagavan is my nourisher. I depend only on Bhagavan. Then Atma Nikshepa. Surrender, fall at the feet of Bhagavan, completely surrender to Bhagavan. Atma Nikshepa. Vibhishan came like that. What is the bhav of Atmanikshepa? Atmanikshepa is this, where one surrenders oneself fully, like Bali Raja did. He gave away 3 steps of land. When Bhagavan covered the earth with one and the higher worlds with another, what did he do? He offered himself. We can offer things to Bhagavan, that is one level of offering, but we offer ourselves fully, that is the highest level of offering. So Vibhishan, he surrendered to Bhagavan Ram fully. Nobody accepted him there. Everybody thought he is a spy. He will give information to Ravan, Sugriv and Angad and Jambavan, and everybody said no to Bhagavan Ram, don't accept him. But Hanumanji said accept him. Everybody else is speaking from speculation, but Hanumanji is speaking from direct experience. And Bhagavan gave him such a powerful promise. Sakrit eva prapannaya tava asmi iti cha yachate abhayam sarva bhutebhya dadami etad vratam mama. He said, this is my vrata. That if once the jiva says, I am yours, I will grant protection to that jiva. Sakrit eva prapannaya, whoever takes my refuge. How? Tava asmi, I am yours. Oh Bhagavan, I am yours. If a jiva says that to me, then what Bhagavan says? Abhayam sarva bhutebhya. I grant fearlessness to that jiva from all the beings. There is nothing more for the jiva to fear. I will protect. Dadami etad vratam mama. This is my vrata. So this is the 5th step. Atmanikshepa. And last is Karpanya. Karpanya means the bhav of miserliness. Acha, कंजूस होना है. हाँ, miserliness. In what sense? See, Arjun also surrendered with this bhav, Kripana bhav. Kripana bhav means I am helpless, I don't know anything, you only have to save. Full helplessness. Completely drop the doership, saying, Bhagavan, only you have to help now. I have no capability at all. Till I have capability, I will keep doing. That's what one keeps doing. But when one says, I have surrendered fully, helpless I am, you guide. Then of course, as per guidance of Bhagavan, one will do. So Arjuna also says at the end of the Gita, Karishye vachanam tava. But at that point, one has fully surrendered, dropping all insistence, resistance, everything. I am helplessly at your feet. Karpanya dosha. Why is it called Kripana Bhav? Because it is where I am not having any sense of doership. So these are 6 aspects of Sharanagati. And may Bhagavan help us to have true Sharanagati, and may we realize the Purushottam Tattva in us. All of you know about this Purushottam Punya Kalash Seva. We have many initiatives going to be taken up this whole year. Adhik Mas, the Dan which one does gets Adhikasya Adhikam Phalam. So some of you have come forward, online, offline, whatever contributions have come. Various in NGOs or institutions who are doing service. To them we are offering whatever possible from our side, whatever is needed by the people. And so you are welcome to contribute whatever you like. As I said, all will go only for seva activities, not for anything else. And so today we have one institution to whom we are offering, and that details they will give you. Please go ahead with that. Take the mic. Thoda idhar aa jao.
I would like to call upon Ragini ji to please introduce the representative of We Care Foundation who has come over here.
Hari Om, it is great joy
so that it is visible.
to be here and to have all of you here today with us. First of all, Hari Om Swamiji, and we are deeply grateful to you for inspiring us, for enlightening us on this beautiful satsang. 2 Sundays we've had on during Adhik Mas. And also under your guidance and direction, we took this sankalp of the Adhik Mas Punya Kalash. It was our sankalp. We said, is Adhik Mas Seva Daan ka Sashakt Prayas. And we reached out to you. I wanted to share a small story, that we went through. All of us Sevikas, Swamiji will know, we wanted to reach out to as many people. Like Swamiji said, it gives Akshay Phala when we do Seva Dan Satsang during this period. So to reach out, we wanted to create a short reel, on social media. All of us are very camera shy, media shy, but we took up the challenge. And of course, under Swamiji's great direction and inspiration, we managed that. I don't know whether it helped, but all of you came through. Heartwarming response we got from all of you. Your kindness, generosity, and love has touched us all. And we have our one of our partners, We Care Foundation today. Swamiji, I wanted to mention, last satsang he had said, umbrellas are a great daan to do during Adhik Mas, especially this Adhik Mas during the Jeshth mantra. The heat is killing, as we all know. Monsoons are to follow. So We Care has a beautiful initiative. Firstly, they are an organization that work with cancer patients and families, and they provide not just medical but financial as well as emotional support to families and patients. They have this drive, umbrella drive, where they provide umbrellas to the patients and families. These are vulnerable patients, so it is important for them like a shield. And we are very, very honored to partner with them. And Swamiji, under your guidance and with your blessings, we would like to offer about 200 and plus umbrellas through our collections that we have made. So for this, I'd like to invite from We Care, we have 2 of their representatives. We have Rekha ji and we have Savita Jain ji. Please come forward. I'd also like to call upon Meghna ji, who's our Mumbai president of Chinmaya Mission, and Shashi ji, she heads our Seva Dan group. Please come, please bring the umbrellas so that you can give this to both our representatives on behalf of everyone who has so kindly, contributed towards this noble cause.
Please give Amma.
Swamiji needs to give. Swamiji will give.
आ जाओ रागिनी जी, आप इस तरफ आ जाओ. हाँ.
Request Swamiji to please give a small token from Chinmaya Mission to Rekha ji and Savita ji. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion.
Thank you.
Also wanted to remind you that Adhik Mas continues till the 15th of June. So our Seva Dan drive is live till then. Please do reach out to more and more people. Every little effort, every little contribution counts. And we hope we will be able to do more such initiatives and show tangible results. We have also partnered with another NGO, which is MAN Foundation. This works for specially abled people. And we hope to be able to touch their lives and make a difference. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, Swamiji, for always being our guiding light. Through you, we are offering Sharanagati. And like you said, Brahman, आपके ही through हमको मिलने वाले हैं. हमको ये सशक्त विश्वास है इस बात का. Thank you to all our volunteers. So this is a special announcement for our online audience, those who are connected with us, welcome firstly. And if you'd like to make a donation or a contribution, there is a link that is shared. We are sharing the entire message on WhatsApp with a WhatsApp link and a scan code. Please do come forward. Every little effort counts, like I mentioned. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for joining us on this beautiful occasion and this satsang and our sadhana as well as the chanting today. And without everyone's little efforts, nothing would have been what it is. Thank you and Hari Om. We will now do the aartis.
Yeah, so three announcements. One is, many of you are aware, but some of you are new. This is the book, Be Shiva, 108 Names of Bhagavan Shiva, and some many sadhanas which are there. And after monsoon, Shravan will also come. So buy this from now, because stock will not be there by then. It will get over. So you can read and get to know more about Bhagavan Shiva. Every name is so powerful of Bhagavan. So if you would like to have it, please go and buy it from behind. Second, we have announced about camps. We have a camp in Sidbari in July end, 30th July to 5th August. And it's a silent camp, meditation, immersion. Full 5 days of silence with all different sadhanas. In the Sidbari, very, very powerful place it is. And Gurudev always said, Sankalpa you take in Sidbari will get fulfilled. So the pamphlets are here. Last week we distributed. Those of you who have not come last week, and if you would like to take details, please take these pamphlets from here. And third and important announcement is, next year the 20th Vedant course will start at Pavai on Shankara Jayanti on 10th May. So we want help of all of you to do publicity for that course and identify people who are graduates up to 35 years of age. Graduates up to 35, that is the age range, for the Vedant course, who are interested to study Vedant sincerely, come to know of this, and who have the missionary zeal to go out and share this knowledge. And Gurudev's grace, I have got the opportunity and to do the seva to take that Vedant course. So I will be taking for next 2 years at Pavai, and all your support is required to find good students. Mission has to get more and more strengthened when we get more and more brahmacharis. Mumbai needs brahmacharis, na? We have so many centers. We also need brahmacharis. Mission as a whole needs so many centers. We need brahmacharis. So 2 years I will be there. Here you will have to manage. There are many other Swamis, Brahmacharis, others who are there, you can call. And I will come once in a year with my students for one festival program which you can organize. Okay, so work will start now. The information will come out soon. Please share with many people. Each of you can reach out to even 5, 10, 20 people. Spread the word and let us see as many people as we can get for that Vedant course. When we get 60, 70 people, finally they filter down, some 30, 40 complete the course, and then in that also 20 to 30 will do the take up some diksha and take up to serve in the mission. So that's why we need to think and reach out in all ways possible. So these were the 3 announcements.
I have a couple more announcements to do regarding certain activities and classes that happen at the center. So we have initiated Ekadashi Japa Sadhana that happens in our center. All of us gather together to chant Vishnu Sahasranama every Ekadashi day. The next one will be on 27th of May, and post that it is 11th of June. It is from 11 in the morning till 12:15 noon. Both of these are powerful days of sadhana and worship of Lord Vishnu because they fall in the auspicious Adhik Masa. Gita Parayana sessions also happen in the center every first Friday of the month from 3:30 in the afternoon till 6:30 p.m. And the next one is coming up on the 5th of June. Again, a very beautiful way to take the name of the Lord through the power of collective chanting. We have initiated another grassroots activity of Chinmaya mission, that is the Chinmaya Swaranjali. There are bhajan sessions that are being conducted by Vivek Bhattji every Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Please do join us. We have a Bal Vihar Sevak training program scheduled. It is a 4-day workshop split across 2 weekends. We actively encourage all our devotees, our sevaks, our sevikas, our members to please join us in these training sessions and begin Bal Vihar classes at your own homes, or donate your time so that we can go to the schools and conduct Bal Vihar classes. We need to inspire and encourage our younger generations to get in touch with their roots, their culture, and take pride in who they are and where they come from. And Bal Vihar class does exactly that. We sow the seeds of knowledge at a very young age, and we patiently wait for the tree to grow, giving shade to everybody around us. So please do join us for this Sevak training program. Swamiji has already told about his retreat. It is an amazing opportunity for us to do Mauna Japa. So please do join us for that particular retreat too. We will do the Aarti now.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ॐ जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे बिन से मन का मैं दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण पड़ू मैं किसकी स्वामी शरण पड़ू मैं किसकी तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता स्वामी, तुम पालन करता। मैं मूरख खल कामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो भरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक गोचर, सबके प्राणपति स्वामी, सबके प्राणपति। किस विध मिलूं दयामय, किस विध मिलूं कृपामय, तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी, तुम रक्षक मेरे। अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने चरण बढ़ाओ, द्वार पड़ा तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा स्वामी, पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तन मन धन सब कुछ है तेरा स्वामी, सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश।
ॐ तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं, नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतोऽयमग्निः। तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं, तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति।
गोविंदा
हनुमान की
जय।
नाथ महाराज की जय। पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
It is said that every act of kindness during this auspicious month of Adhik Mas earns 1,000 times punya